From Working Title Headquarters in Baltimore, Maryland, it's ITRS with Jordan BDJ Taylor. Tonight's guest, Saturday Night Smash champion, Carr. And founder of Finago Park, Finago Baby. And now for the host of ITRS, BDJ.
Good, y'all. What's good, y'all? Back here for another episode of ITRS. Kasai, the boy, BDJ, aka BD from the county, aka the voice of the county, aka I see the game like Romo, aka I see the game like Lamar, aka I host that shit like Sports Swayze, aka I wear that shit well like a 12-round city. And we're back, man. We're here. So for this week's man, I might have noticed, or you might follow me on social media or some kind of way, some way, shape, or form, realize I have my own hoodie out. Yeah, it's available now. Right here, this bad boy right here, the Dream Big Fight Hunter hoodie. Available on 12rounds.us. I'm sorry, www.12rounds.us. But look, at the heart of that, right, we got my man's Reggie, founder of 12 Rounds. We got me, BDJ, Big Dreams. But what does that mean? What does Dream Big Fight Hunter mean? It's easy and it's simple and plain, right? It's a certain motto you gotta have when you're chasing a dream. When you're trying to do some shit bigger than you've ever seen, you gotta do things that you've never seen before. You gotta put in the work probably 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 10 times as hard as you might think. So while it's good to dream big, it's good to dream about being in the Oval Office, you feel me? It's good to dream about having your own hoodie, hosting a podcast, doing whatever it needs to be done that satisfies your dream. You gotta put that work in. You can't cheat the grind, you can't cheat the hustle, you can't cheat them hours. The only way to really get good at some shit, to really make your dreams come true, you gotta work at them. And you gotta work at them in double time, you know what I mean? You gotta have that vigor. And double time might mean, alright, you get off work, you already did something in the morning towards your goal, you work your shift, then you get off work, you put in more work that way. Or it might mean just sticking around longer. It might mean, hey, and it took a year long enough thought, 2 years long enough thought, 3, 4, 5. No, I'm still at it. I'm still working, man. People that know, I've been talking about wanting to make a hoodie, wanting to make clothes, wanting to design things like that for years. Like, it's always been a goal of mine. And I run into obstacles, I run into roadblocks, I run into not having the money, not having the time, not having the vision, not having the technology, not having the software. But it's that relationship piece too. We talk a lot about relationships. We talk a lot about how important it is to keep in touch with your people. And little hint here. We do the monologue at the end of that show. So you're gonna hear throughout this episode with Carr, with Finago Baby, why relationships are so important and why they're the fuel to keep you dreaming big, to keep you fighting hard. So all three of those things are linked. Make sure you follow your dream. Make sure you put that work in and get it. Don't cheat your grind. Don't cheat your time sheet. Whatever it is, just make sure you make it happen. And make sure that at the end of the day, that's your pride of the work you put in. Because if you feel like you're slacking off and you're not doing enough of what needs to be done, then you probably are. Because you always want to know better than the next one. So great show for y'all coming up tonight. Excited to be here. Make sure you buy my hoodie. You know, it's not cheap keeping the electricity on the Oval Office. We got School Behind the Boards. We got Carr coming up. We got Finago Baby coming up. We got good shit, good lines, good background live from the Oval Office. Stay tuned.
Yo, score. Benjamin Banger. Tom here, congratulating you personally. I understand that you guys just finished an album called Telepathy Club, and it was inspired by Toonami and Mob Psycho 100. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys have created.
Thank you. Y'all sound so beautiful. So listen, we're back. The first guest we got coming to the stage is the good brother, Kai, can we get some applause for Kai? Can we get a little louder? Like goddamn, y'all dry as shit.
You really don't.
You feeling, champ?
I'm cool and I'm vibing, you know what I'm saying? It's a nice day today.
For those that don't know, Kai was the champion of Saturday Night Smash. The very famous TV. Bro, how you staying fit in the off season? Like, are you still hitting it as heavy as you were during the tournament, or like it's now relaxation time to regroup, kind of re-strategize? Or how do you plan on defending your title? Is my question.
I don't know. Like, I've been chilling. Like, I've just been working on like just music right now because I got shit coming out. But I mean, like, in terms of Smash, like I feel like if I play too much of it, it really kind of wear me down a little bit. So I'd be like, I don't know, I'd be asked for a little bit. So I'd be having to like, you know, just dial it back a little bit. And then like when it, you know, get it as it comes for real.
Gosh, we are a big time player here, ladies and gentlemen. When he said that was just a nice way of him saying, I don't play well till it's time to bust y'all niggas' asses. When it's not time to bust ass, I'm just chilling making music. And when it's time to bust ass, I'm back. I'm ready with the crown. But bro, let's talk about the music. Let's get into it. We gonna get to your origin story a little later. But you say you got new music coming. I don't want to skate past that. What's coming?
I mean, I'm trying to think about how much I can give. I know it's coming soon within the next, 2 months. It's something like me and a close friend of mine, like Keith, that I've been working on for like, honestly, we put it together in like a couple months, but it's been taking so long like to come out because it's just like, just a lot of shit, a lot of reasons. So
like what, bro? It's ITRS. The people want to know.
I mean, it's really about it's
really
that
about, I mean again.
it's that I gotta like think about it and not give the worst answer possible. It's like this, like as an artist, you kind of want to like, I think it's our first like instinct to chase like perfection in a way, you know what I mean? So I feel like that shit can motivate you and draw you and like hold you back in a way. So I feel like that's just really what it was. I feel like the musicality was there, but like the quality wasn't quite there yet. So you know what I mean? Like I had to like slightly come to terms with that, but also like
who that happened
work
to?
harder.
Like famously, you know who that happened to?
Who?
Michael Jackson. He
made
Thriller. He made Thriller, and Thriller was like the big, the big banger.
Mm-hmm.
So then when he made Bad had the commercial appeal, but it didn't have kind of the same critical reception, and it wasn't as highly favored as Thriller and Off the Wall were. So it was said that he spent a lot of his career trying to chase Thriller, because that was the best selling. It might still be the best selling album of all time, but the Thriller effect, that's what you're describing right there. So I say that to say, if Michael Jackson let that shit get to him, and I still like shit that came out after Thriller, you can push past that shit. You got that, bro.
Yeah. I'm trying, but it was also like, nah, but I feel like, it's in the meantime of me of us working on that shit, like I've made so much more music. So I feel like, now it's just all about getting it all out, because I got like plans, like hella plans, but it's like I kind of gotta find a sweet spot in between finishing the shit and putting it out. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I feel it. Well, we talking about the future right now, but every episode of ITRS does feature an origin story. So, Car, give us your origin story.
Origin story. I grew up East Baltimore. I mean, so this is like origin of like the musicality part, or just like me generally?
I would say musicality, but you could tell your origin story however you want to tell. It's your story. I can't tell you what's right or wrong. You can talk about the first time you played Smash.
Well, Smash. Like, no, but yeah, East Baltimore. Feel me? Been like just freestyling as a young nigga, but that shit, I feel like being like out there with like, like I was always into like art just generally. Like I would draw and shit and just like, you know, whatever. Like it ain't really matter. Like I just did whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And but I always felt like being out in the forefront wasn't quite for me yet. You know what I mean? And being seen wasn't it. So it kind of like stopped me from like pursuing certain things. So I got into producing like at like 18 years old. Probably actually really I got into producing like 15, 16, but I bullshitted up until like 17, 18. And then I was producing for like a good 2-3 years and I felt like I was in a good spot. And then like some shit happened, stopped doing that, and then I started rapping. And then like from there, like I've been just like trying to develop my craft and find like a lane where I can operate. You know what I'm saying? And I feel
What
like
caused the switch though? What caused you to switch from straight producing to straight rapping? Unless you did
well,
like a mix of both.
well, I mean, I feel like in taking a hiatus of producing, like my love for it wasn't really quite there, and I feel like my skill didn't meet like where I really wanted it to be. Like I felt like it was like I think taking like so long away from it, so much time away from it, kind of put a structure on it in a way. So it being a structure there kind of like stopped it from being natural of a feeling. Does that make sense?
That makes perfect
So
sense.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like it kind of didn't feel as organic as it did originally. So like I still produce now, and like I feel like I've made beats like over the past like year. I've been like making like really like beats that I'm like into now and whatnot. So like I'm getting it back, you know, trying to like not be so inside the lines, like how I've like kind of been leaning towards, and you know, like so. I plan on really like I got shit now like to like some of my beats for real, and I've given them out to people, but I just think, you know, like I'm really close to where I want to be at in terms of production, and then I feel like once I hit that mark, then I'm going to probably strictly rap on my own shit and just, you know, like see where I go from there.
I got you. Round of applause for self-sufficiency. That means we're not gonna get no more freestyles, no more fire, no more none of that.
Yeah, niggas is because I feel like it's gonna be times where I ain't gonna be dropping shit. So I'm like, I need to put something out. Like, that's why it'd be taking me so long in between like songs to drop, because, you know, just like I was kind of in my head about like a lot of the music, you know, that I've been making. Like, I feel like it's a lot of fire ass shit that I've made that I've like just held on to because I'm like, nah, it ain't quite ready or it ain't good enough, or I'm like,
That professional
whatever.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, but really, like, I feel like it's a little deeper than that, because like, I mean, oh yeah, it's a little, it plays a little bit deeper than that, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, that's basically like, you know, being a perfectionist in a way. So it kind of like, you know, stopped me from really reaching my potential. Like I feel like I was making music with Kid Out Woods, like before he was Kid Out Woods.
You know, I hate him when he's Kid Arthur. I hate him when he was Kid Arthur. I hate him when he's Oscar Wilde. I hate him when he Kid Out Woods.
Well, I was making music. Yeah, I was making music with him when he was Kid Arthur, and we did like shit together. And I produced some of the tracks that we did. Like, you ever heard like Hike or like Black or fucking Sauce? Like any of his old shit. Yeah, I made the beats for them for real. And it was me rapping on them for real. But it's like, and back then we was getting like 2K like listens, like as young niggas. So I feel like if I had like continued on and like continue to push the envelope and like grow as like an artist, I feel like I'd have been in a better spot. But I ain't really regretting that shit. I feel like it was all necessary to like kind of, you know what I can and can't do and be willing to like, you know, have like a story to overcome type shit. So
yeah, we all got a journey. You just gotta make it through. Whatever.
Yeah.
I will say though, like, and then we're gonna wrap up after this. One thing that helped me, like as a creative type person, is just realizing everything don't gotta be perfect. Realizing that my standard for shit is a lot higher than the general public or the general mass. Like I'll probably look back at this and be like, damn, that interview, I should have said this, I should have did this, I should have did that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Also judging myself against a different scale than a regular person that's just picking this up and watching it. So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I say just keep that in mind too when you judging yourself and critiquing your shit. And like, I should have I don't know what some shit producers say. I should have put another right there. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's some producing shit to say.
Yeah, producers.
I bet.
Yeah, that's on point.
We gonna get on. Oh, my fault to cut you off. Go ahead, bro.
No, good. I was agreeing. I was like, yeah, that was on point right there.
Oh yeah, bro. So we're gonna bring it home, let the people know where they can find you, what you got coming, what they got to look forward to, just all that good shit. Anything you need to plug, promote, cheap plug, shout out, all that.
All right, yeah, let's get it. All right, cool. So follow me Twitter, Instagram at Escargo. You feel me? That's ESKARGOH Escargo. Yeah, expect big shit coming this year. Expect a project within the next couple months. Expect a collective. Yeah. Expect that. Expect the formation of a collective soon. You know what I mean?
Big shit.
Yeah, I got a lot of shit coming. It's ready to be real. Expect like more collabs. I got, some shit with Good Boy, shit with Kid Out Woods. Shout out Marley. You feel me? These are artists that niggas might not know that well, but they're going to. So Marley, Salsa, aka the Red Lyrian. Shout out Keith the Vandal. Shout out Kid Out Woods. And yeah, so that's what it is.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up on the other side of the commercial break, we have the one, the only Finago Baby. Y'all stay tuned. Your advertisement might be coming up right about.
What up? Sean Ski in the place to be. Yes, it's Sean Ski in the place to be. What up? Sean Ski in the place to be. What up? Sean Ski in the place to be. Watching me, 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 watching. Them niggas watching hoppers running from the cops.
ITRS is brought to you by Swayze TV. It's just fucking television. And Working Title Podcast. Catch all new episodes 11 a.m. every Monday morning. Back to the show.
We're back. Next guest is a very dear friend of mine. He's been around about as long as I've been around. One of the first artists I ever covered, one of the first artists I ever interviewed, and just excited and proud to see this man's growth. But I gave him that full mass introduction, but he about to kick some wild shit. So all y'all that are, I don't know, socially, politically correct or socially conscious, or y'all that getting y'all families when Lizzo say shit like she trying to lose weight, y'all might want to tune in next week because this ain't the guy for you. But we got the one and only Kid Savage O'Neal. I'm sorry, Finago Baby.
Yo.
I didn't on there like a goddamn Patrice. But we're going to get to that.
Yeah.
The first question, we're going to kick it off with Finago Baby. The people want to know, who was the first woman that broke your heart and why was her name Ramona?
Oh, actually, she wasn't the first woman to break my heart. That was childhood. That girl was just a girl I had a crush on. Wasn't even close to her. I just used to watch her from afar, like in amazement. Like, look at her.
Looking at her ass over yonder, yo. Oh,
yeah.
gosh.
I was like 7.
So listen, for y'all that don't know Finago Baby is I don't know, he's a rare breed. There's not a lot of rappers that are of that I would say Pimp C, Patrice O'Neal, Iceberg, so they did that real pimp methodology. I'm sorry, I misspoke a little bit. I'm a little excited, man. You gotta think.
I fuck with it.
Like, yeah, we've been talking about doing this shit for a long time, but Finago, before we get into the ins and outs, let's talk a little bit about your origin story, how you got started, your days as Kid Savage, whatever you feel like is relevant to how you became the man you are today.
Mm-hmm. Well, basically, it was crazy. The story always starts with my man Score. Like
Swayze.
I knew him since I was 6 years old. We both went to the same elementary school, went through the same middle school, went to the same high school. So it was just like fate just kept us together for real. Basically, me and him, we used to remix songs in elementary school. Like we would take songs on the radio, remix it with our own words, and just create our own little twist to it. And then I guess when we got 5th, 6th grade, we actually started trying to make our own little freestyles. We used to do rap battles and bang on the tables and shit. And high school, we decided, you know what, let's actually start recording. And that was basically how we started music-wise.
Is there any more, I don't know, basically is there any more shit that we need to know about you to get a full idea of who you are as an artist?
Basically the city that I live in and dealing with a whole lot of women just shaped me for real. It was what gave me my outlook. And I think the combination of both is just like a lot of people like I feel like I have a realistic outlook and I like to look at shit from like I got a more nuanced perspective than most because I like to look from the outside looking in. I feel like we're all looking at the same thing and we're all seeing the same thing. I'm just willing to point out certain things that a lot of other niggas not willing to point out, or they just refusing to see, or they just in denial about. So people call it negative or whatever, but no, I mean, life is negative. The world is a negative place in some cases. There's some positive things here, but overall, it just is what it is, and that's why we are rolling with the punches.
Yeah, the world's a real place. Good shit happens, bad shit happens. There's nothing you can really, you just gotta take things as they come.
Exactly.
Let me ask you this, right? Is finago a noun, a verb, or adjective? What is finago? Define finago for the people.
It's all three. But the best definition that I say is being able to stay on top of the wave, basically. That's the definition I give for a layman for is if a wave is coming towards you, it's a couple of things you can do. You could try to crash into it, end up drowning. You can run away from it and never face it, or you can learn how to surf. That's always the best thing to do with a wave.
Yeah.
And that's Finago.
Wow, damn, we need some applause for that one. That was. Let's talk about Finago season 1, man. One question I have for you is, what do you feel is your most educational song? Because you be giving a lot of knowledge, a lot.
Yo, that's definitely a big question because you know the answer to that question, my nigga. And you know the answer to that question is, of course, All American Playboy, man. I wrote that from the heart.
But what are some your most, how do I phrase this? What lessons do you feel like a young man or woman listening to that song can take away?
Oh man, I swear to God, it's a lesson in every bar. I can go through the whole song and just tell you something, dude. Huh?
Just pick a couple.
Let me see. My first lines answer to no one but my God. Hold up. Answer. Can't get every bitch, but I can get most of them. Raising pimps, God better not give me no son if he knows something. And why God give me a son? I'm so first of all.
So is he Finago baby?
Huh?
Is he Finago baby?
Yeah. He Finago baby.
MVP. Shout out to that young man.
But
Has he hit me yet? I know he's still a toddler, but is he showing you anything? Like, is there anything you see in your analysis early when it's like, ooh?
Yeah, he got this look in his eye. I can already see he gonna be terrible.
Yeah, twins.
He like me with curly hair because his mother got the curly hair, bro. Yeah, he gonna be an issue, and he gonna be taller than me too. because it's in her, it running her family. So
Finago baby. How you doing?
Finago baby 6'2" with curly hair is gonna be an issue.
Back to All-American Playboy. Give us some more.
But my actual favorite parts in the song is when I guess you could tell that I'm talking to a woman for real. And one of my favorite lines is it's some demons in you, let me see one. You feel me? Like I'm talking, you feel me? Like, cause I feel like women like to put on this facade where it's all good, but like, girl, I know it's some demons in you. Like, show me that bad side. Like, I ain't for the player shit. You feel me? I'm for the playboy shit. You feel me? Like, there's some demons in you. Let me see one. Like, you're not for the facade. You feel me?
Okay.
And then shit, I said, hoes gonna hoe. Damn, why not get me some? You feel me? Like, why not get me some? If hoes gonna hoe, why not get you some? If they gonna choose the hoe, then have fun with it, nigga. Like, the game is the game. If you're not playing it, you're doing yourself a disservice. So the whole point is to pay attention to what's going on out here, paying attention to how they play it. And you learn the rules and you play along with it and score. Shit, if niggas want to make it a game, let's play. I'm getting threes all the time. You feel me?
When did you learn the game?
That's what I was actually about to get into this earlier. I got a lot of game from Lil Wayne.
From who, Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
Okay.
Real shit. The first song, because the song that really actually changed my outlook on a lot of shit. I was 14 and I heard Earthquake after I broke up with my middle school girlfriend. Bro. I heard the song Earthquake, and he started the song with, I take your bitch, give her back, take your bitch again. That's because you throw a 5, I pitch a 10. How she want to get inside of my 66? She see my wrist blowing yellow like Michigan. She say she loves her man, she misses him. But nobody do it better than the distant pimp. Me, I'm a long distant pimp. When I land, my bitches wait for me on the strip. And that was the first time I heard a nigga talk like that. And I'm like, well, other than Biggie, because Biggie was another nigga. But that was the first time it really caught me. So I'm like, wait a minute. I'm thinking about girlfriends and shit. I can be like this. And it just sounded so much better. And one thing that caught me, he said she loves her man, she misses him. But the fact that there was a but after her saying she loves her man made me never want to be that man again. So it was just like, let's play the game. It's a game out here. I'm trying to score. You feel me?
We talked about Patrice O'Neal earlier. You want to share some words on Patrice O'Neal?
I actually don't. I'm gonna tell you why. I feel like that's a universe that should stay within itself. It's certain things that you really can't say to the public, because if they don't get it, they just gonna turn it against you. So I'd rather keep that for the people who understand. You feel me? It's like that's for the frat boys. You feel me? We keep a fraternity of people. If you understand, we can talk about it in person. If you don't, then I'm gonna just leave it alone. It's just not for you.
I respect it. So how was the podcast going? How would our hypothetical podcast work? You feel me? Because I feel like that's the same element that we kind of tapping into. For those that don't know, me and Finago been talking. But I don't even know how long about starting a podcast where it's like the angel and the devil type shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we got similar minds in a lot of ways, so it'll be a cool dynamic. But how? Shit. We can do a pilot episode right now. Score left. We got the.
I feel like for that, I actually want to get some guys in and some women too, for real, to tell their stories. I can, speak my take on it, walk them through it. Some niggas need some walkthroughs.
You still holding the cards close to the vest, man. I'm gonna give you. All right, let's do this. Let's do a fake one. Say we got a mailbag. Somebody writes in, says, "Listen, BD. Listen, Finago baby. Listen, Finago baby, if he's there, if he happens to be in attendance. My woman ain't been treating me right. I love her so much, but I just feel like she takes me for granted. Well, what should I do?" How would you respond to that?
Motherfuckers gonna hate this. But whatever she's taking for granted, take it away. for the time being. It's like people usually don't appreciate something until they gotta miss it. So sometimes you gotta force somebody to miss something in order for them to go, wait, where did it go? And when they come looking for it, you explain, hey, I had to take it away because of this, this, and this. I felt unappreciated this way, and we gotta come to a common ground here, you know? I have to feel appreciated for you to get the best me that you want. So let's start here. That's something.
Hey, better than me, 'cause I say, hey, how you feel about yourself when somebody else make you feel, you feel me? Somebody else make you feel unappreciated, somebody else make you feel that way. So how are you in that position to even, you feel me? Like how did it get to the point where you're feeling unappreciated, where you're getting taken for granted? Like how did it even get?
Well, one thing I know, the common person gets comfortable. The common person will get comfortable. Shit, the nigga might even be comfortable in certain, areas. So it's just like,
How do you find comfort?
yeah. And most niggas not willing to leave. Most niggas not willing to do the actual like left shit, some shit that I would do. I'm actually not here to tell niggas to be like me. I'm telling niggas how to be the best them that they could be in these situations for real. Because most niggas really just don't even stand up for themselves. And that's like literally the first step.
Mm-hmm.
Being me ain't standing up for yourself. That's literally the first step. So I'm here to teach niggas steps 1 and 2 because I'm already on step 25. You don't have to be me, but you at least gotta know steps 1, 2, and 3. Like, you feel me? I'm talking niggas through their square lifestyle. You feel me? Right? If you're a square, I can teach you how to be the best square for it.
Teaching niggas how to be, if you a sucker, how to be a little less of a sucker. If you
Hey,
a line, how to become a little more of a line. I feel like the utility of a pimp, or I guess I want to call it a pimp, a rapping pimp. The utility of a rapping pimp, the utility of somebody that keeps it real, because that's the essence of it. So somebody that breaks stuff down to like the most simplest point from point A to point B.
right.
A preacher, just somebody that can kick the shit. They just trying to get you to be the best of what you really are.
Real shit.
You can't be nothing you're not. You just gotta maximize whatever it is. Just
Exactly. Whatever you good at.
that is.
So what I do, like I said, I know how to kick shit in layman terms. Where like I know how to talk to a regular nigga about some regular shit. I know how to talk to, you feel me, a smart nigga about some smart shit. It's just like if you want to call yourself a player, you gotta know how to speak different languages. You gotta know how to speak to who. You gotta know how to speak to women. You gotta know how to speak to a businessman. You gotta know how to speak to a regular nigga. You feel me? You gotta speak every language basically. Like, so like I said, like I could talk to a pimp nigga about some pimp shit. I could teach a square nigga how to be the best square nigga he can be for real. Like it's just
Very fair. Very fair. Right, you also got a little agreement in the works, a little, a venture. I don't know how much you want to share, how much you want to speak on that, or if you want to say that for a later date. But I heard there's some big things down the pipeline coming for you on the management side, and I'm excited.
oh yeah.
I'm excited to see it. Again, I'm not sure how much of a cover.
Definitely, man. I get to speak on it, man. Shout out to Taji and Zoe. They handling my management right now. About to start working together as a team because I was usually handling a lot of shit by myself, and with a lot of new things happening in my life, it started to be too much on my shoulders. So, I decided to reach out, and we worked out a good situation. So,
yeah. The utility of good management. You being an artist, you being somebody that's been doing it for a while. How valuable and invaluable is that?
It depends on the type of person you are. I feel like if you the type of person that could spend a lot of hours on a day doing your own shit, and you don't really need a manager. A manager almost a middleman between you and everything that's not music. That's the way I look at it. And if you like basically you got a lot of time, then you can handle everything yourself. But if you don't, then I mean, you should get somebody that could, handle some things for you.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. What you got coming? What's next? We talked about the management. We talked about American Playboy. I know you got some big shit coming on the Zoe and Saudi side. Like
I got Finago season 2.
How many
And
seasons are there?
so far it's 2. I might drop a 3 like far in the future, like if I get in that mode again for real. The Finago seasons are basically just to give the world the introduction of what I am as an artist, like who I am as Finago. Like this is what I am for real. So these basic songs are really just like different keys to what Finago is basically. And I got a project which name I can't say right now because it's going to catch a lot of people off guard, coming directly after Finago season 2.
One last question. What's the last movie you watched?
The last movie I watched.
Yeah.
All right. It's the last movie I actually watched was Face Off, but that's we just watched it the other day. And yo, that shit, I don't know if it takes itself serious, but that movie is fucking hilarious, brother. That shit is hilarious. But the actually today I'm actually planning on watching they reworked The Godfather 3.
I seen that.
To make it better, so I'm be watching that tonight.
I seen that. I definitely want to tap in on that. You gotta give me a review on that. That's how Nobody again.
No, that's actually Burnout.
Oh, what's up, Burnout?
The brothers always together.
You understand?
That's the thing about this fraternity. We all stay together. That's one thing that I always want to stick with the people, bro. Your brothers, your family. That's a very important thing, bro. Your fraternity is very important. Yeah. Always.
Hey, it's many different parents, but we talk about the same thing.
Already.
I'm glad you gang, make sure you respect your tribe, respect your gang, respect your brothers, respect your flag, your brothers, whoever it is. All this shit built up relationships at the end of the day. So, hey, you heard the man at the beginning talk about how him and Score and I heard Carl talk about how a lot of his shit was built off relationships that he built back in the day. And you heard me from the jump talking about how from this shit to this shit, it's the overall because what they're often is about possible relationships, man. So, hey, the love one another. Until next time, it's your PJ. We got Finago, baby. We signing out, bro.
Already, bro.